I'm Carter Myers. This is another episode of Two Dogs on Leash, and today we have an Oxford wide receiver, Levi Blunt. You're a senior this season. You're one of the team captains. What does the senior season mean to you?
It means a lot. It's the last one I get to do, so I think just making everything a priority at practice, games, just going into it, I think, it means a lot to me.
And with your senior season as well, is it kind of shocking to say that you've been doing this for, 4 years?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't feel that long at all, but it has been, so yeah, it's super shocking.
Mm-hmm. And this game that's coming up also is the Fayette game. One thing that Coach Cutcliffe said in practice that I thought was interesting was we have the opportunity to level the playing field with Oxford and Fayette. So with that being said, are you doing anything different this week, or how are you trying to prepare for this big game?
I mean, it's a game week, so I think you treat it as a game week regardless of who your opponent is. But I think, once you even a score like with a rival like that, I think that kind of sets up the jump for the next 3, 4, 5 years. I don't think if we can tie this one, I don't think it will be close.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say your relationship is like with the coaching staff? I know you and Dodson have a good relationship, but also with Cutcliffe or other members.
Yeah, I think I don't know one coach on that team that I couldn't just hang out with, go to dinner with. It's all we know how to have fun and when to joke around and stuff like that. We also know when it's time to get serious and stuff. But yeah, I'm super grateful for all my relationships with my coaches.
And with that relationship with your other coaches, could you see yourself in the future maybe, I don't know, coaching in a sense like that?
Absolutely, yeah. I've always thought about that. Oxford, it's a great culture. Oxford football is, so 100%. I think coming back here is definitely an option.
And you have some goals that I know that you set, but most importantly, I think the DK Metcalf receiving record is something that you've set for yourself. How are you going to try and accomplish that goal, and what would it mean to you?
I think being consistent is the most important thing to try to achieve something like that, especially when it's that high of a number. But I think being consistent and not getting big-headed, because there are going to be good games, but there's going to be bad games too. So I think just knowing how to handle both of those.
And is that always a goal you set for yourself, or as you've gone into high school, you realize you could probably accomplish some things like that? And have you always seen yourself playing football for, I don't know, maybe at the next level?
So yeah, I've always loved football. Just growing up, it's always my favorite sport. Dream has always been obviously get a scholarship, go to college, go to the NFL. It's probably a lot of people's dream. But I think football's been a huge part of my life, and I think 4 years ago today, I wouldn't even consider myself in this position to where I can even say that I have an opportunity to break a record like that. But I couldn't be more grateful for where I'm at.
How have you been an influence to not just younger players, but also to some people in your position group that are maybe your same age, but even guys that are in my grade or freshmen? What's something that you make sure that you do to build that connection with them?
Yeah, so I think looking back when I was a sophomore, and I got very few varsity minutes, but I remember just being so hard on myself about messing up. Because when you're a sophomore, you want to be perfect. So that kind of sets you up for your next 2 years. But I think it's important for seniors, and especially if you're a captain, I think it's important to get those guys to understand that mess ups are gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Nobody in the world does not mess up. So I think when you can really get people to understand that and just realize that it's how you're gonna handle your mess ups and how you're gonna grow from that. I think that's the main thing that I try to get done.
Okay. If you're on, let's say a plane's going down, and you have to have one young buck on the team and one person on the coaching staff with you, and you're going to crash land in the island, y'all got to survive for a couple months, who are you taking?
I'd probably say, for the young buck, I'd probably say Vaughn. Vaughn's going to be my guy. And then coach, I'd go definitely Coach Turner.
All right.
Assistant wide receiver coach,
All right. Thank you so much for your time. It's been an awesome interview.
Of course.